Greetings, chosen ones, peace and blessings to you all. So today I want to talk about preparedness. And by preparedness I mean psychological and spiritual preparedness. Because we can prepare physically for things to the best of our abilities and to the best of our perception of future events. But that sort of preparedness is always finite. There's always going to be things you can't physically prepare for. But if you are psychologically and spiritually prepared, you can cope with anything. And this is why psychological and spiritual preparedness is the most important thing to focus on. And really true psychological preparedness comes from spiritual preparedness. Now, we don't know exactly what is coming down the pipeline or when, but we know something probably is coming down the pipeline at some point in the very near future. And psychological and spiritual preparedness gives a person the fortitude to cope with anything and to not fold and make decisions that you otherwise wouldn't make. In any sort of crisis, whether real or manufactured, what drives the majority of people's decisions is fear. But if a person is psychologically and spiritually prepared, they do not feel fear. They do not make decisions based on fear. They can't be manipulated based on fear. When you don't have the spirit of fear, you cannot be manipulated, as we saw was the case with the majority of people a few years ago. There are certain threats and coercions, none of which I personally went along with. And as chosen ones, we don't go along with threats and coercions. And as we knew at the time, and was later confirmed, all these threats and coercions were nothing more than falsehoods. So there is a lot of speculation about things that could happen next month, into the winter, into next year, and we simply don't know what that could be. There are a number of scenarios floating around out there, so take your pick, but the point is, whatever it is, be psychologically and spiritually prepared for it. Be psychologically and spiritually prepared for any scenario, because we know what the plans are in the minds of the devil puppets that run this world, and we know they will stop at nothing to get there. So this is why it's important to keep our eyes on Christ. When our eyes are fixed on Christ, they are not fixed on the drama unfolding in front of us. As believers, we overcome. Our kingdom's not of this world, it's in the one that comes after this current one. But we certainly are living in very interesting times. What a time to be alive. All kinds of craziness happening out there on the demonic puppet stage. And it seems like society in general is just in a state of chaos. I made a video a few months ago about how people are starting to lose their minds, and we're just seeing more and more of it now. People are beginning to unravel. Events in their lives are just turning upside down. The system is completely broken. And most of that is by design. And many are also becoming more demonic, either fully possessed or demonically influenced. Which isn't surprising to me, as most of them are juiced up with Satan's serum, if you get my drift. And I'm seeing that, and also hearing stories that more and more people are having mental and emotional breakdowns. And we've got to realise that that state of being is exactly where the powers that shouldn't be but are want us. And this is what will increasingly happen as people who have put all their trust and faith in man, put all their faith and trust in the world system, are seeing that they are being thrown under the bus by these so-called leaders and by the system. So really it's just a quick video, just a heads up on, the times we're living in, possible scenarios that could unfold going forward in the near future, and to be psychologically and spiritually prepared for them. And always remember that ultimately we're dealing with devil puppets that cannot win the war with God. So be of good cheer, be at peace, and know that as chosen ones we are protected. And not only protected, but have a mission. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do leave me a like. Please do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. I really want to see this channel grow so I can reach new people and liking and subscribing really does help. Also share this video with anyone you think might benefit from seeing it, and do leave me your comments in the comments section below, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye bye for now.